I didn't know, okay. My name is Carrie Slayton, and I'm the founder and owner of Slayton Kinesiology.
My name is Ben Ball. I'm a coach and general handyman at Slayton Kinesiology.
Is a training facility where anyone can come. We have from 4 years old up, and it doesn't matter what your fitness level is or what your goals are. You walk in the door, we have an assessment, we talk to you about what your goals are, and we help you progress.
We are a strength and conditioning facility for any person, age, wherever they are physically, that they can come and achieve the goals that they may have to get stronger, fitter, be healthier.
I've been involved in kinesiology and teaching and coaching and administration for almost 20 years now. I have started off at the collegiate level. I went to the high school level. I've coached at junior highs. I've also taught elementary PE. I've been an instructor at the university level and also an administrator in athletics at the university level. Having that background in all of the areas that I have, I wanted to open up a facility to where I could focus on helping any age group to be able to reach their goals, not just in sport, but in life.
Strength and conditioning was always a hobby of mine, and I've worked out for years. Went to a technical school. I didn't feel like I was fulfilling my life purpose. I felt like there was more. I wanted to help people and fulfill my potential instead of just working a job that was making money for a big corporation. So I started training here and developed a relationship with Coach Slayton, and that she was at a point that she needed some help, and I was at an opportunity to be able to come on and fulfill that.
It doesn't matter whether you have the top talent or the top ability, if you have the want to participate and the drive to get better. Having this facility makes it to where anyone can walk in the door and have access to training. People that's never struggled or worked hard to complete something, there's a feeling that they miss out on, and I don't want that for people. Like, I want them to know what it feels like to, hey, that was hard, but I struggled and I worked through it and I took time on it, and come out on the other side, and because that's a sense of accomplishment that no one can give you. I mean, you have to work for that.
I want to make a positive difference in people's lives. I want to help people. I want to make them the best that they can be. I want to help them fulfill their hopes and dreams for themselves. And so every day at my old job, I just didn't want to go, and I dread going to work. And I wake up every day, my alarm goes off at 4 a.m. and my feet hit the floor, and I know I have a purpose. I know what it is, and I feel like I'm confident in executing what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's about God's purpose, because right now, like I said, I do feel like that this is where He has led me, and it's how I'm supposed to use my talents to help others. If we can come through the door and coach people to be healthier and to feel better and to have a better self-esteem about themselves, then they're going to have a better light within them, and they'll take that light outside of here and be productive and to be lights in the community also. So I really do feel like that every member who walks through the door, like, that's God's path for a reason. Like, there's some reason, that we're all here.
The people that are here every day, I just can't imagine getting up and going through my life a day without seeing those people, because they've, we use the term the SK family, and it's literally the way I feel about these people. I would, do anything for them, and I really do feel like they are my family. I want to take care of these people, I want to help them, I want to make their day better.
Really, it's our members get you up every morning and keep you here every night, and it's also the feeling that this is, the purpose that God has for me right now.
My name's Curtis Malone, and I'm the president and CEO of the Megasac Corporation. We sell these big white bags that are like 2,000 pounds, a whole 2,000 pounds of a dry flowable product, and they'll hold soybeans, wheat, and rice. Megasac was started in 1991 by a man named Calvin Porter, and so I wasn't happy where I was, so I went to Megasac, and when I got there, we had 11 customers, and only 6 of them were buying anything, and they weren't buying a lot. We made thousands and thousands of sales, cold calls on the phone when we saw people, and just did all kinds of things to try to make the business grow. Now, before I go any further, I want to tell you that I've not done anything to make Megasac what it is today. God's done everything. I don't do anything. God's done it all. And give Him the honor and the glory and the praise, because He's done it all. So we bought the company for basically $100,000. It was doing $535,000 in sales. Was not making money. Was losing money. So basically, we paid $100,000 for a company that was losing money. And so we continued to work hard for the next year. It continued to lose money. Sales increased in 2002 by about $100,000, but it was still, our overhead was too high, and our sales weren't high enough, and our profit margins weren't good enough. So we had to cut back, make hard decisions. I had to let the people go, and we got down to where it was just me and Carol Carter and a part-time high school person. So that went from about 2002 to 2003. In April 2003 was the first month we ever made money, and that was the month that Tristan, my son, was born. So that's always a special month to me. But we've made money every month since April 2003, except for 1 month, and that was February 2009. So I was really unhappy in the job that I had. I was so unhappy that I took a 50% pay cut to leave and come to Megasac with the opportunity to be an owner. Last year we did $5.5 million in sales, and the year before that. So we're doing about $5.5 million a year now. I really like what I do. I like the position that I'm in. I'm not necessarily being president and CEO, but I like my job. I like the people that work here, so I enjoy coming to work, and I like the life that the business provides for my family. I've never really focused on growth. It just happens. It has always just happened. I've never said, okay, our goal this year is to grow 20%. It's never really been like that. I just try to work as hard as we can. And when you make a mistake in business, it's whether the person that made the mistake, whether it's the business owner or the business itself, is going to pay for the mistake. And so we always pay for the mistake if we make a mistake. So morally, you just have to understand that you're going to do what's right and stick with it. You're always going to do what's right, no matter what the consequences are. I based this whole business on faith. In 2002, when we weren't doing very well, I started praying the prayer of Jabez, and it goes like this: "Oh God, that you bless me indeed, enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, that you keep me from the evil one, and you help me not to cause pain." I prayed that every morning. I have since 2002. When I started praying that prayer and started putting my life into God's hands, my business grew, and it grew unbelievably. We went from $630,000 in 2002 to $1.2 million in 2003, $1.6 million the next year, 2.1, 2.6, 3.3, 5.5. It grew. So I give God all the honor and the glory and the praise because He's done it all. We have a sheet that we write all of our sales down on and all of our customers. And in the very beginning, that sheet wasn't very. We only had one sheet. Now every month we have 5 sheets, and they have at least 25 orders on them. And so it was pretty easy to remember every time when it was just me writing them down, to be sure to thank God for every order. And so before I wrote every order down on the sales sheet, I would always thank God for it. So now it's gotten so big that when the month's over with, I turn off the sheet, bow my head, and I go through every one of those orders, and I thank God for the relationship that I have with those customers, for giving that customer to us, and for everything that He did for us. I wouldn't go back a day in my life and change anything.